Good morning, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds. This is Fast Drive Football, and today we're having the Cincinnati Bengals versus Kansas City Chiefs. This is a NFL playoff preview. The Bengals are semi-prolific, porous, disciplined, semi-inefficient, and semi-undisciplined. They have no special team, nothing in special teams. Kansas City is semi-prolific, dynamic, solid, semi-efficient. On defense, they're semi-soft, semi-mild, and semi-undisciplined, and they as well have no special team allocations. Uh, Cincinnati is 11 and 56 on field goals, 11 through 64 on extra points. Kansas City is 11 to 61 on field goals and 11 to 64 on extra points. I need to take you down to Dale Lonsdale Field. And these are the roles for Cincinnati for running TDs and passing TDs. On runs, Chase is a one. Evans is a one. Chase is two. Mixon is 3 through 5. Burrow is 6. On pass TDs, Parrott is 1. Boyd is 2. Higgins is 3 and 4. And Uzuma is 5 and 6. For Kansas City, you have Williams 1 on run. Burton 2. Hardeman 3. McKinnon 4 and 5. And Mahomes is 6. That's on runs. And for passes, you have Pringle at 1. Hill at 2. McKinnon 3 and 4, Kelsey 5, and Hardeman 6. And the Bengals get to decide pretty much who wins the coin toss. And give me a second. I shall be back. No. Sorry about that. Hard to keep score of a game without writing utensils. So we will go down to the field and we will see who wins the kickoff here. All right, and that will be Kansas City wins the kickoff. They will defer, so the Bengals will get the ball first. That will be an average kickoff to start the game. Cincinnati has average field position. One tick will come off the clock. And 1, 3, 4, poor field position. Nope. Inept defense. And that is a no. This will be a field goal attempt for Cincinnati. Uh, 62 will be a miss. So Kansas City will have average field position. One will be taken off the clock. And tick off the clock, so we're at 2.5 minutes. 1, 2, 4. Great position. This will be a punt for Kansas City. .41 on the punt. That will be average field position for Cincinnati. And that will take us to the 5-minute mark. 1, 2, 2 for Cincinnati. Home defense. That is yes, because Kansas City is on defense. So this will be a backed up punt. .45 on the backup punt. That would be great field position for Kansas City. Okay. 2 ticks, 2.5 minutes go by. It's the 7.5 minute mark of the game. 1-1-3. Poor field position, no. Enough defense, no. This will be a field goal attempt for Kansas City. And that is a 41. And that will be a good field goal for Kansas City. They get on the board. 3-0 for Kansas City. And the Bengals will get average field position on the kickoff. Two ticks will come off the clock. It takes us to the 10-minute mark of the first quarter. 2-2-5. Dull offense. That's no. Staunch defense. That is no. This will be a TD. For the Bengals, this would be a TD pass. Okay. And that will be Higgins. Higgins scores the touchdown. Let's try the extra point. And that's a 15 for the extra point. That will be good. So Cincinnati leads 7-3. That will be an average return from the kickoff. Three ticks will come off the clock, so that takes us to the 13:45 mark. And 2-4-5. Dynamic offense, that's a yes. That means just one tick comes off the clock. So that will be 11:15, not 13:45. It's 11:15, and 3 ticks come off the clock. So this is the end of the first quarter, and that's triple fives. And they're in average field position. So we go to unusual result B table and roll 2 dice. 35. Field goal attempt is blocked. Poor starting position for the defense. So Cincinnati starts the second quarter in poor field position. Three ticks come off the clock, so we start the second quarter at the 3:45 mark. And that is 1-5-6. Okay. Poor field position. Yes, this will be a punt for Cincinnati. .44 on the punt. And that will be average field position for Kansas City. Two ticks will come off the clock. 2.5 minutes go by, so that takes us to the 6:15 mark. And 4:44. And we are in, I think that's average field position. So this will be an unusual result as well off of table B. And that will be a 15, or 1-5, I should say. Both sidelines come onto the field after violent hit, offsides, offsetting penalties, reroll on main chart. Yeah, I am too, Amish, because right now I'm in the second quarter. And Kansas City has the ball. We're at the 6:15 minute mark of the second quarter. I'm re-rolling, and okay, 1 tick comes off the clock. So that takes us to the 7.5 minute mark. Kansas City's in average field position. Okay, and that is a 1-1-3. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. This will be a field goal attempt for Kansas City. All right. 13. That field goal will be good. And Cincinnati 7, KC 6. That will be average kickoff. So that will be average field position for Cincinnati. That is 5 minutes go by. And we have to see if that's possibly a 7.5 minute drive. And that is not. So we are at the time, so we're at the 13 and 15-second minute mark. 5-6-6. Shaky offense, and we're looking at Cincinnati. That is a no. Staunch defense. That is a no. And this will be a TD pass for Cincinnati. Okay. Let's see. That is 4. And this for Cincinnati, this will be Higgins again. Higgins scores for the second time. Let's see if they can get the extra point. 21. And that is, yes, Cincinnati takes a 14-6 lead. All right. 13 on the kickoff. This is a fumble. We fumbled the kick. Let's see what we got on the fumble. And that will be a 5. This will be poor field position for Cincinnati. Okay. One tick. This will take us to the 14.5 minute mark. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. One tick. Yeah, that basically means there's one tick left on the clock for the second quarter. 1-1-3. Poor field position. Nope. Inept defense. Nope. This will be a field goal attempt for Cincinnati. Field goal attempt for Cincinnati. 35. That field goal will be good. That makes it 17-6 Cincinnati. And let's see here. That will be average field position for Kansas City. But there's only one tick left on this clock. Can they get a playoff? And they will get a playoff. The end of half. And it's a 1-3-4. Poor field position. No. Net defense. That is not the case. This will be a field goal attempt for Kansas City. All right. 54. And that's just in. So at half, it's 17-9 Cincinnati. Okay. And the Kansas City will get the ball in the second half here. That will be average field position. 2 ticks come off the clock, so that's 2.5 minute mark. And 2, 3, 4. Dull or undisciplined offense, that is no. Staunch defense, no. This will be a TD pass for, let's see. Yeah, this will be a TD pass for Kansas City. And that will be McKinnon. McKinnon gets TD. Is the extra point good? 44 on the extra point. Yes, it is. And just like that, it's 17-16 in favor of Cincinnati. Uh, 14 on the kickoff. Great field position for Cincinnati. That will be at least a 5 minute, a 5 minute drive. Will it be 7.5? That is no. So we're at the 7.5 minute mark. 4, 4, 6. Poor field position, no. This will be a touchdown pass for Cincinnati. All right, 3. That will be Higgins for his 3rd touchdown of the game. All right. The extra point will be just good. Just makes the extra point. 24-16 Bengals. $11 on the kickoff. And Kansas City will have poor field position. Okay. 1 tick comes off the clock. That basically takes us to the 9:15 mark of the game. 1, 4, 5. Great field position, no. Inept defense, no. This will be a field goal attempt for Kansas City. $23. That field goal is good. And that makes the score 24-19. Okay. Kansas City kicks off. That will be average field position for Cincinnati. Two ticks come off the clock. That will be 12:15 at the 12:15 minute mark of the 3rd quarter. And that is 2-2-6. Secure offense, that is no. Passive defense, no. This will be a fumble for Cincinnati. And 4 on the fumble. Great field position for Kansas City. 2 ticks will come off the clock, and that's yeah. So this will be the end of the third quarter. And 2-4-4, field position, no. Inept defense, no. This will be a field goal attempt. And that field goal will be good. And it's now 24-22 in favor of Cincinnati. We're starting the fourth quarter here. That is at least a 5 minutes, and that's all it will be. It takes us to the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. 2-2-6. Secure offense, no. Passive defense, no. This will be a fumble. Average field position for Kansas City. Two ticks will come off. 7.5 minute mark. 2-3-4. Dull or undisciplined offense? No. Staunch defense? No. This will be a TD pass for Kansas City. Okay. That will be Hardiman who gets the touchdown. That's Hardiman that got the touchdown. An extra point will be good. So Kansas City takes a 24-29 lead. Okay, 16 on the kickoff. See if there's anything that goes along with that. They're not electric, so Cincinnati gets average field position. Two ticks will come off the clock, which takes us to the 10-minute mark. And that's a 1-1-2. Punishing defense, no. Soft defense, semi. It says no, so this is just a punt for Cincinnati. 25 on the punt. That would be poor field position for Kansas City. Two ticks will come off the clock. Takes us to the 12.5 minute mark. 1-3-4. Poor field position. Yes, this will be a punt. Uh, 44 on the punt. That would be average field position for Cincinnati. Two ticks will come off the clock. This will be the last play of the game. Can Cincinnati score on this drive? If they do, if they get a touchdown, they win. If not, game is over. And it is a 1-3-4. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. This is a field goal attempt. It says field goal attempt, but field goal will not be enough to win this game. So the Bengals are going to go for it on 4th down here. And we'll see how this works. That is a 6. It says drive results. So it says 1st down, but that's not enough for them to win the game. So this one was a close one, guys. It was all pretty much Cincinnati the first half, and then because it was 17-9, Cincinnati got one more touchdown, but Kansas City came back and won this 29-24. So I hate to say it, but my game wound up being like a lot of other people's, where the Kansas City Chiefs win 29-24. Amish says, you said every game you've seen has Kansas City winning. Well, chalk another one up for Kansas City. Kansas City wins this 29-24. I'll take probably a 15-minute break or so and come back, and we will have the 49ers versus the Rams. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah. The thing is like you saw, a field goal wouldn't have helped Cincinnati. That would have made a 2-point loss. And there's nothing, just so you see it, on that 4th down, there's nothing on there that says possible TD. If I would have known that, I would have just said the game's over with. But yeah, there's no. I could possibly roll one more time to see if Cincinnati scores, but there's really no time. That was the last play of the game. There's no time on the clock, so I'm leaving it as Kansas City wins 29-24. Like I said, I'm going to take a 15-minute break or so. If you want to, Amish, come back, and we're going to have the 49ers and the Rams for you. Until then, take care, guys.